Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Comic Book Nerd. And in today's video, we have a big update on the CCXP 2026 schedule of events. That officially kicks off today. We're going to talk about what to expect from Marvel, DC, and Sony at CCXP Mexico, which again does start today. But first, if you are new to the channel, you already know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day, as we are on the road to Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars, everything Marvel, everything Star Wars, everything DC. We talk about it pretty much here on a daily basis. So if that's for you, consider hitting the sub button. That's also the #1 way you can support us here at the channel. And without further ado, let us go ahead and hop into this CCXP Mexico 2026 schedule of events. So today, we have a few updates on the CCXP schedule in Mexico, which does start from April 24th through April 26th. The general timings in Pacific time are Friday, April 24th, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday, April 25th, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday, April 26th, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So those are the scheduled timings for what is to come at CCXP in Mexico. First off, I will say this. We already know that Disney is confirmed to be bringing exclusive content for The Mandalorian and Grogu, Toy Story 5, live-action Moana, and something Avengers Doomsday related, while Sony is going to showcase Spider-Noir, of course, Lee Won King, and we will also hear about Spider-Man Brand New Day as well. So that is kind of just a little bit of an update on the CCXP scheduled of events. But like I did say earlier, we already know Marvel Studios has set their booth up for Avengers Doomsday, and they plan to show at least something for the film. I would probably expect the exact same trailer that we got for CinemaCon, just to kind of get the people talking again about it. And maybe Kevin Feige goes on stage to talk about the film. However, I do doubt the fact that Kevin Feige is going to make an appearance. However, with that being said, I could totally see Robert Downey Jr. going out there with Chris Evans, kind of unveiling the trailer once again, just like we saw in CinemaCon as well. So I would expect the same exact trailer that we got from CinemaCon, just to get people talking about Avengers Doomsday and to kind of get it back into the trending role and stuff like that, until we get that first look trailer, which I do believe is coming at SDCC. We will have a video on that later today, so stay tuned for that as well. But I will also add that we do know, like I said, The Mandalorian and Grogu is going to have a booth as well. So we might get some new possible looks at that, since the marketing is going to ramp up here in the next few weeks, right before the movie drops. It is, of course, April 24th at the time of recording this. We are a little less than a month away from The Mandalorian and Grogu dropping. I've been seeing a lot of course, teasers, a lot of 30-second clips from the film. So I would expect one of those. Maybe they show the full trailer like they did at CinemaCon as well, just to kind of get the people talking about it, as CCXP Mexico isn't as big as CinemaCon or as big as San Diego Comic-Con, but still, it is something for the fans, and Marvel and DC, or Marvel and Star Wars, are looking for, of course, to try to get the fans excited and talking about these films. As for DC Studios, like I just mentioned, they are probably going to be showcasing Supergirl, and that's pretty much going to be it. Millie Allie Cock will appear for DC, possibly giving us a couple new scenes from the film, and I would expect her to talk about the difference kind of between her and Clark, right? Just to kind of hint at that difference from Superman and Supergirl, kind of keep it connected in the DCU. I would expect Millie Allie Cock to at least tease something Superman related as well. Maybe Lobo comes on stage as well. But again, that is all I would expect for Supergirl and for DC Studios, as we just got the trailer for Clayface, so maybe they show that trailer as well. Maybe they'll talk about Clayface too. With that being said, I only expect a Supergirl kind of new scenes, new footage, because that film is coming out here within the next 2 months, and they got to get their marketing going on that one as well. So DC, I would expect something for Supergirl. We've already seen some posters for it as well. So there we have it. I would expect something of that film. Finally, of course, as for Sony, they are showcasing Spider-Noir, like we just talked about in the introduction to this video, and that comes out in a couple of weeks in May. We also just got the new teaser, I guess, slash trailer and new poster for the movie. I'd also expect Sony to give us a little update on Spider-Man Brand New Day that comes out in July. So maybe, just maybe, we do get a new trailer. If not, they're probably going to get some of the same looks that we have seen from the trailers. Maybe they show the same exact footage that they showed at CinemaCon to the CCXP fans as well, just to kind of get the people talking about these movies. This is pretty much all I am expecting from CCXP. CCXP is not one of those big conventions where it's going to be like, hey, we are going to reveal a bunch of stuff. In the past, Marvel Studios and Sony, they have not done that. They have just kind of shown footage from these films that are coming out. So that is kind of what I would expect. I'd expect something from Supergirl. I'd expect something from Sony. I'd expect something from Marvel, Disney, related to Avengers Doomsday. Probably the same exact trailer if I had to guess. But yeah, we got some big time updates on CCXP today, and it all starts later tonight. So hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. We'll have some updates here pretty soon on CCXP if Marvel, Sony decide to show anything new at that convention. So stay tuned, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. That is also the #1 way you can support us here at the channel is by hitting that sub button, leaving a comment. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.